Hello everyone, in this video we are going to solve the SQL interview question Machine Utilization Tracker. This kind of problems is common in data engineering, logging systems and operational dashboards. Let's dive into the problem. The question is, you are given a table that logs on and off events for a fleet of machines. Each machine may turn on and off multiple times. Your goal is to calculate the total number of full days during which any machine is on. A full day is considered to be 24 hours period. Return a single number, that is the total uptime in full days across all machines. Here is our input table which has 3 columns: machine ID, login time and status. We have 2 machines, machine ID 1 and machine ID 2. The first machine is turned on 1-1 at 8 am and it is turned off on 1-3 at 8 am. This is 2 days. For 2 full days, this machine is on. Next, machine 2 is turned on 1-5 at 10 am and it is turned off on 1-7 at 9 am. So the second machine is turned on for 1 day. If the second machine is turned off at 1-7 at 10 pm, it will be 2 days. But here, this is only 1 day. The first machine is again turned on 1-8 at 7 am and it is turned off on 1-9 at 6 am. This is less than 24 hours. So we cannot consider this because it is not a full day. So both the machines are turned on for 3 days, which is the first machine for 2 days and the second machine for 1 day. 2 plus 1 is 3. I hope the question is clear. Now let's get into the implementation. Here is our create statement. Our table name is machine logs. We have 3 columns: machine ID, log time and status. And here is our insert statements. And here is the select table statement. Let me run this. Here is our result. As a first step, we need to pair every on with its corresponding off for the same machine. And then we can calculate the full 24 hours period. Partial days like 23 hours doesn't count. In order to pair the on and off of same machine, I'm going to use the row number function and group based on machine ID and the status. Let's implement that. I'm going to use row number over partition by machine ID and status, order by log time. Let me name it as RN. Let me order based on log time to show the result. Order by log time. Let me run this. We have paired on and off for the same machine ID. In order to do this, we have grouped based on machine ID and the status and ordered based on log time. So the first record and the fifth record has the same machine ID and same status. One record got row number 1 and the next record got row number 2. Similarly, the second record and the sixth record is of same group. It has same machine ID and the status is off for both records. One record got row number 1 and the second record got row number 2. By doing this, we have paired every on and off for the same machine ID. I hope it makes sense. Let me create it as a CTE. I'm going to name it as ordered logs. Let me select this table. Select star from ordered logs. Let me run this once. We got the same result. Next step is to find the difference between the on time and the off time. In order to do that, we have to pair each on and off for each machine ID and then we can find the timestamp difference. Let's implement that. I'm going to use self join. The first table I'm going to use as on logs and the second table I'm going to use it as off logs. For this self join, we have to join based on the machine ID and the corresponding row number. so that each on and off will be paired. Let's implement that. On logs dot machine ID equal to off logs dot machine ID and on logs dot row number equals to off logs dot row number. But if you see here, one record will have the status as off and the other record will have the status as on. So I'm going to filter based on status, and on logs dot status equals to on and off logs dot status equals to off. Let's run this. For each machine ID, the on status and off status is paired. We need only the machine ID on time and off time. I'm going to select only these three columns. We need machine ID. Either from on and off, we can take the machine ID. Let me take from on logs dot machine ID, comma, on logs dot log time. This I'm going to name it as on time because this is a starting time, and off logs dot log time. This I'm going to name it as off time. Let me run this. We got the machine ID, the corresponding on time and off time. Now we need to find the timestamp difference between on time and off time. In order to do that, in MySQL, we have timestamp difference function. Let's implement that. Timestamp difference. We need only the 24 hours period. In order to do that, I'm going to use day. This will give only the difference in days. I need the difference of on time and off time. This I'm going to name it as uptime days. As uptime days. Let me run this. We got the uptime days in 24 hours. For this record, we got 0 because it has only 23 hours. This is not considered as a full day. In order to do that, I'm going to create this as a CTE. I'm going to name this table as paired logs as, let me select this table, select star from paired logs. Let me run this once. The last step is to find the sum of uptime days to get the total. I'm going to use sum of uptime days. This I'm going to name it as total uptime days. Let me run this. We got the total number of days across all the machines. If you also wanted to include the partial days, you can add hours instead of days, and here we have to divide by 24 to get the partial days as well. I hope you like this video and I'm sure that you learned something new today. If you do like this video, please consider to subscribe and I will see you in yet another interesting SQL interview question. Thank you.